Lads, lasses, and the rest of the masses, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another Mono Reacts. Now today we've been given this new training footage from the official Chelsea YouTube channel, and this has just dropped as I'm trying to get my lead-in out. The lead-in will be out very soon for the intergame. It'll be out on 10 AM. I'm aiming for 10 AM on the day of the game, so that'll be out when that's out. Obviously, for now, we've got this, and this has just dropped, and again, like, I'm all out of sorts. I've kind of mentioned on my community posts about how I'm getting new heating installed, and there's been people in and out of my house, and my office has been turned upside down. That's why my background is completely askew, because I've had to push my desk back, and everything's been awful. However, despite all that, we do have this video to react to, and it's a pretty short one, only 8 minutes and 50, but it says PALMER and CUCURELLA return to training. Now, we've obviously got Cole here, and I've already seen this little clip on Twitter, so I know what's coming here. Like, hopefully this isn't too quiet, but yeah, we're gonna take a look at this. We're gonna react to it, break down anything that needs to be broken down, and then hopefully we get some more insight into what we can kind of see for the intergame. Let's go. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. He says, "I'm a beast."
Morning, Cole. Come on in. Welcome back.
There's our boy.
Alright, you good? Good, mate. How are you? Yeah, good, thank you.
He's gonna level up this team. He's gonna level up the performances we've seen from preseason already.
So
So I think this might have been the day where he came back on his own. I don't think this is the full team training. I think this is the day where he came back before the team had arrived from America. So he's doing individual training here. It's going to take him a while to get back into the speed of things, I would imagine. Same thing with CUCURELLA. Obviously, they're coming back from the Euros. I don't think, this is a spoiler alert for the lead-in, I don't think either of those two are going to play a part in the game. I could be proven wrong. I would love to see PALMER play, I just don't think he's going to. But yeah, I guess we'll see. Already a quick focus on one-touch passing, we can see. That's interesting as well, because this is kind of him backing up into spaces and receiving the ball on the turn. We kind of saw him doing there for a second, so maybe that's in preparation for him playing in that kind of inside 10 position that we kind of expect him to play in on the right-hand side. Healthy sip. In fact, I will join you. Yeah, the majority of these are just going to be warm-up things and getting his fitness back, but it's interesting to see. I'm more interested to see how he's kind of integrated in the actual team training, which I assume is going to come later. I'm glad we're getting such an individually focused bit on PALMER, though. That's pretty cool. Again, more one-touch passing, receiving on the turn and turning around. Very important for those two inside 10 roles. How's your touch? Oh, I expected him to. I expect he was going to boot that up and then touch it down. He's just launched it. It's gone now.
Oh, there it is.
It's just come down now. Christ. Yeah, more fitness. He's obviously going to have an accelerated kind of fitness program to try and get back up to speed with the rest of the team. But the thing is, though, a lot of the team are kind of unfit as well, because all of the travel they've been having to do, they haven't really been able to have many training sessions, and I think that, like, now we've come back to base, I think that our training will probably get a bit better in that regard, and we'll probably get our fitness levels will hopefully arise before Inter at least a little bit more. We should be ready for the season, hopefully, but...
But he's going well.
He's helping clean.
Yeah, now, yeah.
This is so weird. We're seeing him help clean up. It's really funny. We actually saw. Oh, and that's Cuckoo. We actually saw a picture from the official Chelsea Twitter account, which showed the entire like Cobham facility from above, from an aerial view, and it's so impressive. It's crazy because you don't see it when you actually watch these training videos or whatever, but just how large the facility is and how many different pitches and stuff there are. It's actually kind of interesting to look at. Here we go. We got Cuckoo. our European champion. We now have a European champion and an Olympic gold medalist in the team, with us signing Samu. We're signing a lot of new players, actually, which it's going to be really fun to see how they integrate into the team. We'll talk about those a little bit later, not in this video, though. Okay, so this is everyone coming back, which is good to see. Seeing more Rondo. Always going to see the Rondo. He still does have the faintest bit of red in his hair from the from the bet. I don't know if they've just highlighted him specifically because they're like, hey, we need to get you up to speed. I'm not sure, but he was getting a lot of the ball in that Rondo there. Obviously, he's going to be very knackered for these fitness training sessions. Obviously, he's come back from his holiday and doing a lot of promotional work as well. I've seen him doing. Romeo, I believe. So it's so interesting to see like the different players that are in bibs and players that aren't in bibs, because a lot of the time when the managers do that, it's kind of setting out two teams of who's going to play together or not. I'd imagine the bibbed players are probably the substitute players, because we've seen Cole and CUCURELLA both wearing bibs now, so that's interesting to see. That's Tosin, I believe, who's wearing one as well. I'm not sure, I couldn't see from the back. Although now they're wearing different coloured bibs, so I'm not really sure what's going on there. It's just Vega's not wearing one for some reason. Which is a bit weird. More water in the summer sun. It's been a very hot summer so far in the UK. Do some gym work. See, this is the thing we've kind of seen that in the off season at least, that Palmer's been doing a lot of kind of upper body strength kind of work, which is a good thing. Obviously, we want to see our players getting bulky. I do fear that he's going to kind of do a Mason Mount in that way. We kind of saw when he bulked up a bit, he wasn't as sharp, but I think Cole's better than that. Yeah. More honesty. This is so like solo Cole focused. Oh, it's Cuckoo with the rest of the team. They are very specifically focusing on these two, which is nice to see, but high jumps. I think they're doing that. They've got to do the. Cuckoo is such a character in the dressing room. It's fun to see. He obviously has to have good jumping considering his height, so I know that all too well, being a short person myself. It's Enzo in the background. There's Enzo in the foreground. I'm pretty sure, maybe I'm mishearing, I'm pretty sure he's just said, film my calves, and then he's repeated Grealish twice. If he has, that's really funny, considering we play them in the first game of the season, but that's just really funny in general. We know how good Jack Grealish's calves are.
Okay, just nice and easy, just 50%, just push out. Go on then. Yeah, push, 4, 3.
Yeah, so these are just
2,
kind of
1,
analysis and kind of like tests before the season, because obviously these I don't think these guys have done these. So that he's a beast now. He is. Again, more kind of like performance standard. Oh, meeting the coach for the first time.
I'm always seeing him.
Let's go back to that. Let's go back to that real quick. I'm pretty sure he asked him, why are you here today? What does he say?
Why are you in today?
Yeah. Why are you in today? And he says, I'm always here. That's funny. It's good to see him involved. I think he's got big plans for Palmer this season, genuinely. I think he's got really big plans for him. That was just another reaction. If there's anything else you guys want me to react to, let me know in the comments down below. We didn't really get much kind of information there, as we usually have from the rest of these kind of training videos, but it's good to see anyway, just to see those two specifically kind of getting back into things, and we can hopefully see them integrated into the team, because I think that those two in particular, Palmer and Cucurella, are really important to how this team could set up. Obviously, Cucurella can be the inverted fullback. Palmer's obviously going to be in the team every single game pretty much, unless he's being rested for Conference League games or something like that. So we'll have to wait and see how those two are integrated. I would imagine Palmer plays in the inside 10, but he could also play as a winger. We've obviously got a new winger coming in that we will discuss in at some other point later, but obviously I said I'll leave that till later. But yeah, we've got this behind our belts. As I said, if there's anything else you want me to react to between the Inter game and then our first game of the season, let me know. And yeah, but if you can't wait until then, YouTube reckons you'll enjoy one of these two videos on screen in the meantime. Thank you guys so much for watching as ever, and remember, in the rain or in the dry, keep that blue flag flying high. Come on, you Blues.